Hello, I'm Grant Matthew, and today we will explore the role of religion in the development of early American politics. Religion wasn't just a private affair in early America. It influenced politics, shaped public life, and fueled key social conflicts. The interplay of religious and political ideologies helped define the character of a young United States. In colonial America, European religious beliefs shaped settlers' views of themselves and others, especially Native Americans. Colonialists like John Winthrop framed their missions as divinely ordained, using religion to justify actions aimed at civilizing indigenous populations and reinforcing colonial authority. This belief in religious superiority upheld a power structure that validated colonial dominance and the European way of life. By the early 19th century, however, religion's role in public life shifted. Ministers such as Lyndham Beecher started pressuring the government to uphold public morality, moving from a passive support of government to an active advocacy for reform like temperance and abolition. Simultaneously, figures like Thomas Jefferson championed religious freedom and the separation of church and state, a stance that ironically attracted evangelicals who saw it as an opportunity to influence society without government interference. This liberal public sphere Jefferson envisioned redefined American politics, fostering a more polarized landscape of ideologies. Some evangelicals position themselves as defenders of national values, framing secularism as a threat to unity and morality. This evolving religious political dynamic also altered public view on figures like Thomas Paine, who authored the book The Age of Reason. This book grew to be very controversial, symbolizing the tension between secular ideals and national identity. Throughout this period, foundational ideas like liberty and consequence gained traction. Leaders such as John Adams and James Madison saw religious freedom as a virtue not just for individuals, but for the moral fabric of society. They believed that respecting people's beliefs helped sustain a virtuous society. Joseph called for a liberty of consequence, reflected this view, emphasizing that faith should be a matter of individual choice, free from state influence. An example of this dynamic is found in a 1689 New England Convention resolution, which stated, along with our previous statement, we are now expressing our intentions to establish a civil government. This document shows a belief in divine influence over political order, as the representatives saw the hand of God guide their struggle and hoped for peace, highlighting faith's role in governments. It reflects how religion and politics shape early American thought, valuing justice and liberty as a moral duty from a higher power. This document also emphasizes the citizen's political responsibility, noting that the subject has a share by his chosen representatives in the legislative power, showing a government structure rooted in collective moral principles. Thank you for joining me. I hope to talk to a few of you on online class conversation.